Look good. Wait, me?
Hello, everybody. I'm sorry, I started talking before the host, but I think Sporadic did a lovely job in introducing everybody. Hello. Oh. I have myself muted in Discord, so none of hosts literally couldn't hear me say hi to everybody. So let's do this again. Hi.
Hello. Hello.
I'm like, wait, why am I not getting an answer? How are you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm doing wonderfully. I am a night owl, so I am excited. I am in my prime time. How are you doing?
I'm less of a night owl. Well, I'm a night owl till like 2 a.m. and then I'm like, okay, then I'm asleep. But here we are at 6 a.m. I've got Tower of Druaga for you.
Here we are. I mean, I'm extremely excited to see this. I've seen so many comics actually referencing this game, so I'm really excited to finally see it.
Oh, fabulous! You've seen comics referencing this. This is fantastic.
I mean, Tower of Druaga, yeah, it's a big classic, and it's definitely one of those ones that gets referenced in like a lot of manga, surprisingly.
Cool. I know like it ended up as a bonus dungeon in like a trials, one of those games. Anime RPG nonsense. Anyway, hello, I am GliitchWiitch. If you don't know me, I've been here this whole marathon behind the scenes. This is the first time you're hearing my voice this weekend. I've been doing a lot of restreaming and nonsense and updating all your chat commands. Anyway, I have a video game for you. This is Tower of Druaga. If you do not know what Tower of Druaga is, it is a game. Don't worry about its story. It's basically a bunch of different stories mashed together. And what we're looking at, it's a kind of a legendary arcade RPG of not like sort of. The arcade game is very difficult, very mean, and this is the PC Engine port that has been translated into English and patched by a friend of mine. So that's pretty rad too. So there's a personal connection here.
Super cool, yeah.
Yeah, I have a whole story I could tell and I'm not going to, but anyway, let's go. Let's start the video game if everyone else is feeling a-okay. We're just gonna go to this new game screen. Time is gonna go when I say start, so I can only assume that our lovely restreamer Garvey is ready to go. So I'm gonna give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Anyway, so this is Tower of Druaga, and it's not going to move this slow the whole game, but this is how slow you're going to get the beginning, which I really love that it moves this slow right away, so I can explain what's happening. Tower of Druaga is a game where every single floor is a maze. There are 55 puzzles to solve, and we are going to solve every single one of them. Probably. Hopefully. If we don't, we will not beat the game.
You know, important pro tip.
Yeah, which happened to me the last time I ran this is I missed one of the puzzles and just kind of didn't notice until I was too late.
Oh no.
So every floor is a puzzle to solve and every floor is a key. We need to do both. The first puzzle was defeat a green slime. And you're asking what the puzzles possibly are? It's right here. Black slimes are evil entities. So we're going to go and find a black slime and hit it with a sword. Look how slow our sword comes out and back in for now. So we're gonna go wander around and fight this black slime, and as well we've got a pickaxe, so we can break walls now. We can break 2 walls until we get a better pickaxe. So now that we've killed a black slime, a treasure chest is going to spawn somewhere in the dungeon, and we need to go find that so we can actually go faster. And going fast is going to be an integral part of speedrunning, as you may have seen in past runs this weekend or other, everywhere.
Pretty much any speedrun ever.
Oh gosh, now you have me thinking like, okay, where's that speedrun where I don't go fast?
The speedrun where you have to go slow. So does it matter how many black slimes you kill?
Nope, just this one is defeat 1. Someone in chat is asking if this version does not have the timer. On easy mode, the timer is not present. As well, you get these fun little level ups that make this game fast. You'll see this level up screen between every mission. And it will be the key to going quickly. The hint here is now Sisyphean. No, something about hitting the walls with a sword, or your pickaxe. So if you hit the wall with the pickaxe, it solves the puzzle. That wasn't the answer. Hold on, I missed an item. Okay.
Okay, it looks like the game is back.
Hello, everybody. I'm gonna assume I'm back here. Alright, I'm starting that timer again. What you missed here is me blocking thunder with my shield, I hope. And then everything is fine. So we've gone and get that thing, and we've got the map book that's mostly useless until the way into the game. This level I've deigned as Touch Shiny, which is not really, like, the right answer, but there are these little yellow things on the ground that you want to touch, and that makes the shield disappear. I'm getting all the words wrong, don't mind me. Chest appear. This level you just kind of need to stretch out your arms, and that makes the chest appear. And now all of these stages, it's giving you a little hint up front that I am kind of burning past, because occasionally it is a speedrun. But you're going to see the game slowly get faster and faster and faster. I'm going to use some silly task and then run towards something. Let's see. I should have put some stat points into fighting here, because this mission is to fight this blue knight, which it went alright anyway. Pickaxe is twice this floor, twice per floor right now, and eventually we will upgrade that to a better pickaxe. Now we just need to touch both of these little shiny spots, and that will spawn our treasure, which is somewhere. And as you can see, the game is picking up speed significantly already. We have what we can call the jet boots. Let's see. This puzzle's...
fantasy.
No, go for it. So that puzzle solves itself, mostly. Basically, there's a ball of light flying around the arena really fast. And usually it runs into the thing it needs to right away. This stage, there is a ghost on it. And we need to use that match in our inventory, reveal the ghost, kill the ghost, and that will solve our puzzle.
I'm really disappointed you didn't smooch the ghost.
I'm sorry.
But would you smooch a ghost?
Would I glitch a ghost, did you say?
Would you glitch a ghost? That's a completely, would you smooch a ghost?
Oh, absolutely.
That was the right answer.
Like, I'm tripping over my own words because it's 6, but you fit me a ghost and I will make out with that ghost. And I dare you to say that you wouldn't too.
I mean, I would also smooch a ghost, so.
Okay, that one was, there's these 4 circles on the floor, and you just have to wait for the shiny one to appear underneath your feet.
How does Druaga smooch ghost %?
Now we just take a break. And there we go. We're good. Nope. And I ran into a wall. What if the ghost smooches me first? I'm hoping it does. I keep walking into the orange thing. The orange thing is bad, and it kills you. It might look like an orange spree. It tastes nowhere near as good. It tastes like dying. Whoops. Okay. This time we just need to touch the green circles. Like that. And eventually it's basically at a point right now where it's going to move too fast for me to really explain super well, but I'm going to do my best, I promise. Now we just need to touch these little black circles on the ground in a certain order. And that was it. There's only 2. It's not a very complex order. And now we have to attack fire. But not like kill the fire, we just gotta vaguely threaten it.
Make it feel uncomfortable.
There we go. Swing the sword over the fire. You can't kill it, but you can definitely just be mean to it.
Tell him its mom called.
This floor you're not allowed to break any of the walls until you pick up the key. And that will spawn the chest. Oop, okay, that's good. Light book is what I wanted out there. Some floors have 2 treasures. My biggest downfall is picking up the treasure you don't need on any specific floor. What do I have to do? Okay, this one, there are 2 Black Knights wandering around the floor. I need to make them touch this shiny point right here. So I'm just gonna say, hey, come check out this shiny thing on the ground. Come on. There we go. Where's my treasure? There we go. And we're getting gear and stuff. It's not worth going over really what it does. Now I have to turn all of these things on the floor the same color. Which is usually... There we go. Let's get our treasure and get the heck out. Okay, I should have redistributed my stats there. That was a poor choice. The next floor we have to fight a dragon, and if you don't have points in hitting things with a sword, it's going to go poorly. So if you recomplete the previous floor, you get to redistribute your stats. So I'm going to dump these into power, so I can hit this dragon. It's called a Quox. And now it's dead. I promise if I did not dump those stats into there, it would have had a much harder time doing that. All the pogs are bad, is the answer I can give you. Now it's given us the Dragon Slayer sword. We're going to promptly remove that and put the Spear sword on, because that's our best weapon in the game.
What did you say was bad? I super missed that. All the what's are bad?
All the pogs, which are the little colored things on the ground. This level, we just need to turn the lights off for a few moments.
I think Pogs might have even come after this game. But
it is 1984, so probably. I do remember Pogs very well, though. Let me just go ahead and date myself with that one.
I mean, if you didn't have one that said poison on it, you weren't serious about Pogs. Actually, if you didn't have one that said poison on it, you hadn't bought a grab bag.
You just need that metal slammer. Okay. There was nothing on that floor, so we get Gilgamesh right there saying, I found no chests! Don't worry, friend, there'll be more. Now we just wait. We're just gonna take a break. Let's take a break in our speedrun.
We got people asking about Pogs in the chat. What is a Pog? GliitchWiitch, would you care to explain?
I'm trying to figure out why this game just broke on me. Okay, 26, let's go. Just... Oh! We did it wrong. Okay, Pogs. Pogs are a game where they are like these little cardboard cutouts that are circular. And there is a game where you throw a slammer, which is just an angry metal Pog, at a stack of Pogs. And the more Pogs you land that are face up are all points. And if you're playing for keeps, you get to keep those. So
basically, they're like collectible, right? And like the origin was that they were actually milk caps. They were like the caps that go in like the top of milk bottles. And they started
Oh my gosh, Pog-themed donations, please. Yes, yes, yes. This mission's called Once Trust is Lost, Doubt is Hard to Erase. And what that means is we need to go get a pet mimic. You ever wanted a pet mimic?
I mean, who doesn't want to wonder if one of their random possessions will eat them?
Exactly. So now we just kind of stand by a mimic for a while, and it just becomes our best friend. Oh god, I've got the Moonwalker boots. We do not want those on. The Moonwalker boots make you, they make you moonwalk, basically. And, we do not need those. This mission is step on all the little things in order and try to, you know, make a triangle. We have, died because that's the new rage these days, apparently on my run. And, we'll just go do that again. Okay. But remember, do not make sporadic sad. Get your Pog-themed donations in.
That's right, please make my night. Please get those Pog-themed donations.
That mission, we just had to stop the music. And now this one, there is a lady that is very shiny. We need to have her walk between these two circles. No! We're getting murdered halfway through it. I'm so sorry, everybody. We're doing our best. But there are wizards and they are all jerks.
I'll be honest, like, my Pog experience was going to the comic store and saying, what the heck are these?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so my Pog experience, I guess, if we're gonna go down this story, I used to go to a video store all the time, and eventually I started working there when I got older, and what they had were 3 Pogs for $1, and I would buy non-stop Pogs. They had just so many, and I bought so many Pogs. It was the greatest experience ever. I only played for keeps once, and it was not worth it.
I mean, definitely at a certain point, like, there were many discount Pogs. Alf is back in Pog form.
He's back in Pog form. That quest there was defeat a candle. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
No. I mean, please talk about the speedrun. I think it takes precedence over Pogs.
Does it though? It's a 6 a.m. GliitchWiitch run. We're talking about Pogs.
Actually, you know what does take precedence is talking about some of the donation incentives that we have. I would like to talk about those if that's okay.
Tell me about your favorite one, and people are going to notice if you don't mention.
My favorite donation incentive. You know what? One I haven't mentioned yet that, like, I have feelings about, actually, is the one for Pokemon Sword and Shield. It says, is Bulbasaur or Squirtle cuter? And Squirtle is in the lead. Squirtle is in the lead with $50, and I'm looking for those donations for Bulbasaur, because obviously Bulbasaur is cuter, but that's not what the money says.
This is like a Knives Out incentive. Like, oh wow.
So definitely get those donations in if you feel as strongly as I do. Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is a Dorbasaur.
Wait, do I have another necklace? I do have another necklace. This is gonna make my life a lot. No, it's not. Never mind.
I mean, Squirtle is kind of cooler, more cool than cute, right? Like, you've seen those glasses. Like, you can't deny that Squirtle is cool, but when it comes to who's cuter, it's Bulbasaur.
I really appreciate this biting dialogue at 6 a.m. This is great. But that sounded very sarcastic, and I didn't mean for it to. I truly do appreciate enjoy your company and the topics that we're hitting. Anyway, you heard it here. That is Sporadic's favorite donation incentive. Get your angry letters in, other runners. Don't actually do that. Please do not harass a good person.
Let's get real though. What I want the most is donations towards the Super Monkey Ball Deluxe and SMB2 extra bonus run, because that will add a whole extra run to the entire marathon. So there's nothing more exciting than that one. So I have strong feelings about the Bulbasaur and Squirtle one, but I can live with it. I can live with it if we get this extra bonus run. So.
Wait, okay, so was it Squirtle or Bulbasaur that you were all about?
Oh, I'm all about Bulbasaur. I'm all about Bulbasaur.
I'm on the Squirtle squad, sorry.
Ugh.
I guess we're just not going to talk the rest of this run.
I think chat is talking about Team Charizard. Sorry, that's you're gonna have to go to another marathon for that.
God, imagine a more difficult starter than just Charizard. Enjoy your rock gym. What is happening in this speedrun? I'm sorry. I should really be talking more about this run. I'm super sorry, chat. I promise we're getting it done. Now we have to pet a lion, so there's that going for it. This lion possibly is the best Pokemon.
Is that really the you have to pet a lion?
I don't know if it's petting it, but you definitely walk over to it and it, you know, makes you shine and glow many colors. This one is weird. You have to put on your moonwalk boots and kind of just swing the sword, and eventually the treasure chest will spawn. I don't quite know why it does or doesn't work when it does or doesn't work. That was it. This time we have to fight a thing and hit it in the eye. I guess I should talk about the speedrun a little bit, I guess is what I'm trying to do here. Just make up for lost time in Pogs. Where is
I mean, if you want.
Yeah, I don't know. I was enjoying what we were doing. Alright, we stabbed the thing in the eye and we can move on with our video game. Oh gosh.
I'm definitely lost as far as like these enemies. Like I looked away for a hot second and now you've got like angry rocks and some tentacles, I think.
Yeah, this one we have to stick here. We can't move now that we stepped on this circle. And we have to reflect a bunch of the Wizrobe shots. It's complete RNG whether or not they're actually going to shoot at me. So I just kind of have to wait for that to happen. And now we've got a cool helmet. Did you have a bicycle growing up?
I did have a bicycle growing up. How about you?
I did. Did you have a cool helmet? What color was it?
Oh shit! You know, I think I had like a white one that had like stickers all over it.
That's awesome. I think I think I had a white one until I fell, and then I had like a black one because that was cool, and then I fell off the bike again, and I haven't ridden it since.
You fell so intensely that you like broke 2 helmets?
It didn't break. I just, you know, new bike, new helmet, because the old one, like its brakes didn't really work well. I would hit them and they'd eventually stop me, which is fine. What I didn't realize is that's not normal for bikes, that they're supposed to stop you right away. So when I got a new bike, I hit the brakes as hard as I did with the old bike, and flew right over the handlebars. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe bikes aren't for me.
Oh, I used to ride my bike with my mom and my aunt like a bunch. But what I remember is that like even as a child, I was always like I'm a really tiny person. I'm like 5'1", and so I also was a tiny child. And I remember that inside the helmet we had to get like a bunch of extra foam inserts because they just didn't make a helmet that was like small enough. So my helmet had all these like sticky on foam inserts to make it like stay on my head.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. That's awesome.
Those are my bike helmet memories.
You know what I wish I had done with my bicycle helmet growing up? I wish I had put like stickers on it, and I just never got to that. And that's just kind of like, I put stickers on everything now. So they just make
kids with like bike helmets with like mohawks coming off of them. Like they're so
What?
cool. Like kids get like the coolest bike helmets. I've seen them with like freaking like dragon wing ear things coming off of them. Like kids' bike helmets are super rad now.
That
I think
sounds amazing.
rad is the only word that you can use to describe a bike helmet with dragon wings coming off of it. And please explain this rock level that I'm talking over.
I had opened the door already and didn't realize it, so I spent a while looking for the key that was already out there. This level, we just have to wait for all these little wisps to touch that circle, which that worked out really well. Usually that's an ordeal and takes forever. And I think at this point we've just devolved into talking about whatever. It's fine. This level we need to walk around these circles for a while. This it sounds like I'm like kind of like unimpressed by my own video game that I'm running. I adore this game. I love it. But you know, it's 6, and I'm gonna talk about whatever.
I mean, people are entertained. People are enjoying this. I'm seeing it in chat that people are crying, laughing. So, back to Pogs. No.
All right, we have to get hit by a wizard of this level. Oh.
Real talk, I don't know why I thought this ended at floor 50, but what is the end floor?
60. 60 is our end floor.
I was so close. I was so close. Oh, you know what? I think there's a Tower of Druaga reference in the Mr. Driller game that was fairly recently released for, I mean, it was on Switch, but like,
Gosh, yeah, I played that. I streamed that entire video game. This level, my split is called They Don't Love You Like I Love You, and the reason for that is I have to use the map book. And shout out to Maps, and shout out to Rock Band.
Oh my god. Like, one song that like everybody could sing, and like every time you got together, everybody sang Maps like 50 times. By the end of the thing, you're like, oh, Maps again? Oh.
And shout out to like Launch Day Rock Band that had the bug where the randomizing the songs button didn't work, so it always just played Maps up front. So every time we hit random song, if you played it on launch day and you didn't get that opening day 1 patch, you're just gonna play Maps a lot.
I'm reading in chat they just released Tower of Druaga Mii costumes for Smash as well.
Yes, they did. This game is legendary.
Yeah, it's so beloved. I mean, that's why I've seen it in like so many manga. They reference it like over and over and over again.
Yeah, there is nothing on this floor and the next floor, and we're getting to the end of the video game here. Sorry to cut everyone out of Pog chat, and
yeah,
well, I guess Pogs are over at this point.
And the Pog talk. I mean, the speed run.
So now I have to do a thing that's specific to this run, and it's put this little sensor bar up. Basically, our Ishtar, which is this lady here, is here, but also there's a succubus here, and we can't let this content on Twitch. And she's gonna ask us a bunch of questions. We need to answer them correctly. So yes, no, no. Yes, no. And she's like, here, take the blue crystal rod, and we need that to beat the video game. So now we can turn the sensor bar off there, y'all. We have not gotten TOS banned. We are good to go. And let's see what we got here. We gotta find this key. We're almost done with the video game. What's up? We made it somehow, some way.
It's power of Pogs, obviously.
Power up with Pogs.
It's because you're my little Pog champ.
All right, now I need to get killed by the enemies and ruin this speedrun. What I need to do now is I need to take off all of my armor and all of my gear, and where'd the key go? And I need to pick up the key. The key that is hidden forever from my sight, apparently. I found it! Now that I've picked up the key, I can put everything back on. Everything's good, y'all. Don't worry. Well, we have to find our treasure chest now. There we go. And now this is the final floor of the game. There's going to be some flashing on this floor, just a heads up. I will give you a heads up when the floor is done. Because it's going to happen like kind of suddenly. So basically what I need to do is just fight everything on this floor. Oh my god, I got the Wizrobes right away. Y'all don't know how precious and important that is. The Wizrobes, basically, there's one that's real and the rest are not. And you need... Oh, I'm going to die. I'm dead. So, if you're not watching because of the flashing, I'm sorry, it's gonna happen again. Take this shell scroll. So, the Wizrobes, what's going on with them? There's 4 of them that spawn right away. 4. And only one of them is real. And so you have to hit the real one. There's no indication as to which one's the real one. You might say like, hey, Cat, one of them's blue. Clearly that's the one. No, it's not. It's just one of them.
I mean, that would be too easy. Like, way too easy.
Oh, it would be. It would be way more satisfying, though. So if it's not the right one, and you hit it and it shoots you, it still kills you. Come on. Thank you. So basically what I'm going to do here is just break a bunch of walls. Oh, we got it. One more dragon. I don't know what these scrolls do. Alright, now we fight Druaga.
Sorry, I got quiet for a second there. My cat came over defending pets right now.
That's important. Now we've defeated Druaga. His body is breaking up. He's gonna ask if it's our sword, our rod, or our faith in God. And I don't know if he means to rhyme, but he did.
Is that a real line?
Yup. And now we just need to beat the video game. There's no more excitement. We need to put our crystal rods down on the ground. And then find Princess Key, who is a rock. Just like a literal rock. Not even like she is just a statue. She was just a rock. And she's like, hey, I'm fine, thank you. And then we need to collect her like an item, because what the heck, game? And then place that in the middle, and that's time. Oh, that was a fun adventure in video games, I think.
Thank you so much for this incredible experience.
I really, really appreciated it. I'm sorry to our lovely backup-free streamer, Varn, for not giving you a heads up when time was coming. Oh my gosh. That was Tower of Druaga. I have continued to be, against all odds, GliitchWiitch. This is my only run in the marathon, but I'll be hosting later, so get ready for that. I will ruin Vonnie Von's run of Newtopia 2. Not ruined, but, you know. We'll probably bring up, like, what are those
Speaking
terrible
of that run,
plastic shoes?
don't forget that you can name the hero in Newtopia 2 if you donate. Currently, the hero in the lead, the name is Trevor with $20. So if you want to change that hero's name for the low price of $21, you can change it to any other 6 characters max name.
Oh, I love it. Let's do it. Let's y'all donate out there to get some names in there. Jazz Jr. needs a better name. Trevor's good, but you have money, you can do better.
Is something Pog related? I don't think Pog can...
Oh my gosh. Yes, give it Pog related nonsense, please. Please, 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 please. As well, like, you know, if it had to do with Crocs, I wouldn't be mad about that either, because this is Vonnie we're talking about. Anyway, I guess I've been GliitchWiitch. I hope you enjoyed what you watched. I hope you donated to the Trevor Project, because this marathon rules. I'm so happy to be a part of this. This is my first year as staff, and it's been absolutely magical. What else can I say that's really cool? Oh yeah, if you liked what you watch, I have a Twitch channel. Like, that's my job. I do this full time now. So maybe, like, hit that follow button. I'm gonna risk the !R command. Hey, bingo, it's me. Maybe follow me. I'm pretty nice. I'm okay. I'm alright. I'm not as cool as Sporadic, but I'm pretty rad.
Dude, definitely. I have not once in my life been cool as that Pog Talk, I think. Definitely true.
Hey, well now you've been a part of Pog Talk. You could say, like, you know, I was cool on the internet once. I did it. As of the day before, oh, it's the day before my birthday. Shout out to that too. As of 12/13, you have talked about Pogs on Twitch in front of 7,000 people. So I'm proud of you.
You're watching Winter Pride 2020. This is Pog Talk.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't think we need to stall for time, so I think you can take us out. And
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for that wonderful, wonderful run of Tower of Druaga, GliitchWiitch.
Thank you.
And up on deck, we have a race. It's Focus Sight and Time Link doing a Mega Man X